Hey, welcome back to Firing All Tuesdays, episode 58. 59? 58? I realized last week I messed up the number. Or was that the episode before? I don't know. This is episode 58, though. Hello. A couple of housekeeping things. Well, you may have noticed if you're watching on video, which also, by the way, almost no one is listening on audio. Virtually no one is listening on audio, which is hilarious. And that means that people are mainly watching it. So that's pretty funny because... Well, I guess it feels good because I bought a nice camera and a good setup. Although this is not my setup. As you can see, if you are watching, it's just my room, which you might be wondering, why are you doing that? I'll tell you why. One, I didn't feel like setting it up today. And two, your boy's getting lazy. And two, I thought it'd be a nice vibe switch to just see my room, see where I operate out of, you know? Also, I was supposed to do it with a guest today, but he bailed. So, yeah, you get me. But I do have a special guest that we're going to talk to, who all of you know and love very, very well. So, yeah, I think that's kind of it for the housekeeping segment. So they're going to be calling in. Well, I'm going to be calling them, actually. So, let's see. Let's give them a ring. See what they're up to. I mean, he better answer. I told him I was doing this. He's big leaguing me. He's not going to answer, dude.
Your call has been
Oh, dude. To get in contact with him, I straight up have to text my mom and be like, hey, is dad home? Can you tell him to check his phone? Because he just won't respond. My dad and I got into, no, we didn't get into a tiff, but it was funny. Because what we're going to talk about is, I want to talk to him about Nextdoor, like the app Nextdoor. Because he just flames people on Nextdoor. It's hilarious. Like someone will comment something, like just asking for advice, and my dad will comment and be like, eat shit. No, he doesn't say that, but it's funny. It's super funny. But I texted him today because I was like, hey, we should talk about that on the podcast. I meant to talk about it last time. And he was like, I don't think it's appropriate, and certainly your audience doesn't want to hear that. Talk about this for a bit. The Grateful Dead, now called Dead & Co., play their final shows this weekend at Oracle Stadium in San Francisco, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Since they're from San Francisco, there's a real love affair with the Dead, so this is a huge event. A friend of mine was lucky enough to go. Here's a picture and a short video seeing Uncle John's band, one of their most famous songs, and then sent me a picture and a video of just his buddy going to the concert. And I was like, yeah, that's way more interesting. Your buddy that went to a concert this weekend. I was like, Dad, my audience is people my age. They want to hear about shit that's funny that I find funny. You roasting people on Nextdoor? That's hilarious. Like, what am I going to do? Get on here and then be like, yeah, my dad's friend went to a concert this weekend. Everyone would turn it off immediately. I know it's the Grateful Dead, but like, how funny would that be if I got on here and I was like, yeah, I don't know. So what happened this week? Well, my dad's friend went to a concert. Everyone would be like, boring. What? No, the video was funny. I'll play it right here. Yeah, buddy just walking around with the light. Dude, on acid. John Mayer. Vibing. So yeah, dude, my dad's friend went to a concert this weekend. My dad's buddy went to a concert this weekend. I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, while we wait for him to respond, we'll talk about something else that happened this week. Dude, also look what he sent me. I'll put in a screenshot right here. Dude, such a dork. I have to come home with another one of these. We're going to an Angel game tomorrow, and he wants to come home with these freaking nacho helmets, dude. Oh my God, dude. You know what? I'm not going to put the picture in. When he calls back for his picture that's going to be up, I'm just going to put this picture as his as the image, so you could put a face to the you could put a face to the voice. I mean, so ridiculous. Last year we went to an Angels game. Every year the Yankees come to the West Coast and they do their West Coast run. We go to Angel Stadium to watch them play. And last year we went and got okay, I'm here now. He just said that. Okay, I'm here now. Well, last year we go and let me finish the story. Last year we go and uh when you buy the nachos, they give it to you in this like Angels like batting helmet. It's like a smaller version obviously, but it still fits on your head. And I got them and then my dad just like took it home cuz he just like likes these souvenirs basically. And he goes, I remember after the game, I could have picked up as many as I could carry. Of course, they all had remnants of nachos. Why do you need them? Why do you need them? All right, let's call him. He said he's here now. I'm going to put up the picture.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I can't really hear you that well, to be honest.
What?
Are you on speaker?
You know what?
Oh, there. It
Hold
sounds
on, what
better.
happened? I can hardly hear you.
Okay. What about now? Can you hear me now? If I put it closer to
Not
my mouth.
really.
You still can't hear me? What about now? Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, now it's much better.
Okay. Um
I'm not going to be on video, am
No, you're not. I'm putting in a picture of you up on the video.
I? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me. So you can't hear me when I talk like this?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, cool. Because this is better. Because they can hear you now.
Are we live now?
Yes, we're live.
Oh, okay. Hello,
So,
everyone.
well, first of all, what'd you do today? I heard you went to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bed Bath and Beyond. That was a big, a big trip. You have to go twice because they opened at 11. We thought it was 10. Notice I said we thought it was 10. It was really me.
Yeah, I heard that it was
Um,
you. I heard that it was not a we thing.
And for us homeowners, it, that stuff is like 60, 70, 80% off. So you could just basically, you're stealing stuff out of there.
Yeah, that's huge. So what'd you get?
We bought a couple of pot holders.
That's it?
Yeah. A lot of the stuff is gone. And I bought the last box of Dunkin' Donut pods because they were really cheap for a box of 44. So I mean, I got probably 6 months worth of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. But again, it was compared to buying it. Costco doesn't have Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So
Nice.
anyway,
Sounds good.
that's what we bought.
Great. And how long did that take you to get in and get out? Was it packed?
No, not really. It was busy. There's a lot of stuff is gone. The shelves are empty, but there's still deals. If you're looking for something specific and they have it, there's deals.
Okay, sweet. What was something in there that you saw that you were like, wow, I'm surprised no one's buying this?
Um,
Was there anything in there that you were surprised but you weren't gonna buy it?
well, there was a comforter that, but it was the wrong size. An UGG comforter. It wasn't down, but it was still only $40, which I thought was a real deal.
Mm.
But it was the wrong size. It was for a king size, so we didn't need that.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. Well, let's talk about the reason why you're on here. Let's talk about Nextdoor. I heard you have some gripes with Nextdoor, with the people on Nextdoor.
Yeah, Nextdoor, generally speaking, is a I mean, it's a worthwhile app. It really is. If you want a recommendation for an electrician, a plumber, a gardener, an auto mechanic, you're going to get it there, and you're going to get really good feedback.
But also,
So,
like, okay, sorry to interrupt, but don't you think for those things you could just Google them?
yeah, you could, but I think what I'm getting on Nextdoor is much more authentic and you're getting people with real experience, with an auto mechanic or whatever.
Okay, fair.
So I just think you're getting much more, you're getting really objective feedback. If somebody's not good, they're not good.
I'm gonna clip this
It-
and send it to Nextdoor. Maybe they'll sponsor the podcast. That's just
Yeah.
an ad for Nextdoor.
But then you get the more and more lately. You're getting people that are they're just complaining. They just go on there and they want to complain about the city, the county, somebody that cut them off, the moldy strawberries they got from Mesa Produce, and they don't do anything about it. They just complain, and oftentimes people will say, well, here's the number to the city. Why don't you call them? And that's really my complaint with people, is that they're using it just as the complaint department, but they're not doing anything on their own.
They're all bark, no bite.
And I think part of the issue is that people are a lot braver when they're criticizing something or they're complaining about something, when they're doing it on the keyboard rather than face to face. It's a lot different.
They're keyboard warriors.
Somebody's got to call City Hall and complain about something. Well, that's a whole different frame of mind. It's easier to just be on your keyboard and type in what idiots they are in, City Hall.
Yes, I agree. I feel like
And I think that might be, part of just the social media environment. That people, the first thing something happens, and the first thing people want to do is run and post it on Nextdoor.
yeah.
There's a lot of posts on there where people are observing what's probably illegal behavior. Somebody snooping around, a suspicious person, and the first thing they do is post it on Nextdoor. And a lot of people, and I used to do it, but I don't anymore, will just say, did you call the police? And most cases they didn't. The first thing they do is they post it on Nextdoor. They give a description of the person, male, 5'6", black hooded sweatshirt,
Mm-hmm.
But they don't, we'll call the police.
Yeah,
What
and
are you doing?
it's almost like this like negative feedback loop because they keep doing it, and then people keep commenting saying like fueling it basically.
Yeah.
That's why we need more people like you to put them in check. You need to keep commenting on these people and putting them in place.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I think that's a valid point. That they need to hear it. Like, why are you telling us? Why aren't you calling the police with this? Now, the answer to that, I'm sure, is going to be in a lot of cases that, for a variety of reasons, for something minor, the sheriff's department, or I understand the Santa Barbara PD, they won't even respond. They'll tell you to file a claim or file a report online. Now, I think the underlying factor in that is that they're shorthanded. They don't have adequate staff.
Yeah, and also they don't have time to be doing shit like that. They don't care.
Yeah, but some of these things are serious and they're important to people, and they should come out. But again, they're shorthanded and they're only going to come for, something serious.
Have you ever gone to any city council meetings?
No, but I've suggested that to people when they complain about the city. I just say, you need to go to a city council meeting and complain.
Yeah, true.
And and don't take no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Push the issue. If you have to get thrown out of the meeting, that'll get people's attention.
So is this like your social media? This is what you wake up and scroll in the morning? You cruise on Nextdoor?
No, I get I get notifications that, if there's a post on Nextdoor,
Mhm.
and I decide, do I want to read this or not?
Okay,
You know,
nice. Um, do you remember when you posted about the vaccine and my friend sent it to me?
I don't know what I said though.
I have it. Can I tell it? Can I say it? Can I read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You said vaccine eligibility. I'm in the 65 plus group for vaccines and received both doses. California opened up to that group in early January, September, Santa Barbara in mid February. At that time, I registered at the My Turn state site to facilitate appointments. Well, I just got an email from the California Department of Health telling me I'm now eligible for the COVID 19 vaccine. Really? That's almost 4 months after the state opened it up to 65 plus. Anyone else get that email?
Yeah. I mean, you know, that was just kind of a like unbelievable response. But that was during the pandemic, and that stuff was happening all over. Different organizations not coordinating. You did whatever you could to get a vaccine. So I don't know.
Well, it was
That
just,
doesn't.
well, I'm bringing it up because it was funny because you posted that and I didn't know you posted that, obviously, because I don't have Nextdoor. And, well, I do, but it's not for Santa Barbara. And then my friend Ryan, shout out Ryan, in our friend group chat of like 15 guys, just sent a screenshot of that and was like, I mean, he has a point.
Yeah, but again, that was there was a lot of those uncoordinated things going on. Like the one organization not coordinating with somebody else, and things like that. So, um, yeah, that was during the vaccine phase, and people were doing whatever they could to try and you register wherever you can. Hopefully you'll get something that'll say, here, you got an appointment, and then you show up.
Nice. Okay, last segment. You want to talk about your friend?
Oh, the Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah, do you want to share that information?
Yeah, and I wonder, you know, among your friends, I mean, do they know who the Grateful Dead is?
Yeah, I think they do, and also John Mayer's their lead guitar now. So, I mean, he's been on
Oh,
tour.
that's right. That's right.
So,
And what is he somebody popular with your age group?
yeah, he's huge. I mean, not with my age group, but I mean, he's a huge artist,
Yeah, that's
so everyone knows him. So I think that kind of helped.
because they were one of the one of the great rock party bands of all time. I mean, they really were. I was not a real deadhead, as they say. Some of their songs I really like, um, but but the people that were, I mean, they just fanatical about it, and for them to give what's basically a farewell concert in San Francisco where they started, um, is I mean, it's going to be for a lot of people. It's going to be a really emotional night tonight. And my friend was fortunate. She's from Massachusetts, and she's visiting her daughter in San Francisco, and her daughter's boyfriend's boss got them wristbands to the show last night because it was sold out, and they had like all access. They were like VIP wristbands, and she said she was walking around. She saw Bill Walton, the basketball player. She saw a couple other like famous people in the suites. Um, but I mean, it was a big weekend, and tonight'll be huge.
Is tonight the last one?
Tonight's the last one. I mean, supposedly the last Grateful Dead concert. They're not called the Grateful Dead anymore. It's Dead and Company because they have different people in. There's probably only one or two musicians from the original Dead, Bob Weir and maybe Phil Lesh, and I don't even know, are I think are still in that group.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's big event. And I just wondered how much your generation knows about them. You know, Jerry Garcia was their lead singer, and he died in '95. So I don't know. That's why I bring it up, because I mean it's a huge event in San Francisco, and I just wondered how many of your generation were aware of them.
I think my generation knows about them, but I don't think anyone really listens to them.
I mean, they were one of the ultimate like concert party bands. I mean, you look at and I think I sent you that video of people just spontaneously dancing, just crazy, hippie dancing, flying your arms up in the air, and in these long flowing psychedelic gowns with beads and.
Yeah, the guy with the lights, he was spinning this light thing. It looks like he's on acid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there was a lot of illegal drugs going on last
Have you ever
night.
done acid before?
Wow.
I feel like that was a good segue into that.
No, it was not a good segue. Not a good segue. Let's move on. No, I haven't. No, I have not.
That seems like a cover up. I could
What?
see you. I could just seen you doing acid and like going to Woodstock.
No. There was a lot of the brown acid was bad at Woodstock or whatever.
Wasn't that
Don't
like
take the,
you were like 19,
don't take
weren't
the
you?
brown acid. It's bad.
Weren't you like 19 when Woodstock was? It was 1969.
69. Yeah, I was 19.
Did you go?
No, because I had plans to go, but Joseph Trump got married that Saturday.
Oh, that
I went to
sucks.
his I went to his wedding. I always remind him of that.
Are you still friends with him?
Yeah, lives in Florida now.
Nice. Well, thanks for chatting it up. Appreciate it.
Okay. We'll see you mañana.
Oh.
I did get a text from Vincent, told him what we were doing, so I just said you can join us at any time.
Okay, sounds good. One last cue for you. Who do you think's gonna win tomorrow? Also, did you watch the game today?
I did.
What'd you think of it?
The bullpen's going to start it's blowing up already the last 2 weeks, and it's not going to get better because they use them every night. Guys are tired and there's no rest.
Yeah, this team sucks.
This happens every year. You get to August and the bullpen just they start going down. They're hurt. Somebody in that bullpen's going to get season-ending surgery. It's just the way it works every year.
Yeah.
Boone is too trigger happy, pulling his starting pitches. So not necessarily with Cole, but with his other pitchers. They go 5 innings, they give up a hit, boom, you're out of there. So I just think this is what you're going to get for the rest of the season. A lot of blown late games.
Yeah,
I don't know who's going to win tomorrow. Severino's pitching, so he's been horrible the last 2 or 3 starts.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
And they lose it, and they used a lot of the bullpen today. They used probably 5 or 6 guys in the bullpen. So he's been getting lit up and out of the game in the 3rd inning. I mean, if that happens tomorrow, I don't know who's gonna come in. So, I mean, he could pitch a 1-hitter for 6 innings. But that's not the way. You'll know early on. He's been getting hit hard in the 1st inning.
We'll
If
see.
you get through the 1st, then you think, well, okay, maybe he's all right. Because he's got good stuff. It's just something's wrong.
Yeah. We'll see. Your boy Stanton's been back. He's been hitting well.
Yeah. Yeah. Still batting .220.
All right. On that note, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We could coordinate, time and place. I assume you're going to come meet me at the hotel.
Yes, I will.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get Vincent to do as well. So we all go over together.
Okay. Sounds good. Love ya.
All right. Love you too. Thanks for having me on. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my dad, dude. Hope you learned something. Hope you got what if I just ended the podcast right there? No, that's hilarious, dude. Just telling me about the situation in Santa Barbara. Well, it's funny that we talked about the city council because there were a couple videos I wanted to talk about. A couple more things before I get out of here. There's a couple videos I wanted to watch before I get out of here. Let's see. One of them is a city council. There's 2 city council videos. Okay, there's this one. The title of this video is "Will Someone Just Help?"
Hello, my name is Lisa and
Okay, first of all, this is just like some. Let me paint the picture. City of Devonport. I can't see it. It's blurry. Let me see if the bio says it. The bio of this dude. Okay, no, it doesn't say anything. It's I think it's City of Davenport. I don't know where that's at. Let's do a quick Google. Let's paint the picture. Let's make sure we know what we're doing. Davenport. There's 2. There's 3. It's California, Florida, and Iowa. I'm not too sure where this is. So let's say it's Florida, just to be...
Whitmer.
Okay, so let's start over. This woman, overweight, shirt is already coming off her shoulder. She grabs the mic. She's a little bit shorter of a woman. Just painting the picture for the audio listeners. And it's a city council, so you get 3 minutes on the clock, and you can talk about... I don't know if they just open it up for... I think an issue gets brought to the council, and then they open it up to the public, and you can share your opinion on this issue. So I don't think this is just like an area, like I don't think this is just a podcast where this woman can just like go and be like, here's my life story. But she does anyways. I haven't seen this full video.
Hello, my name is Lisa Ann Whitmer Wagman.
Fake name.
I just moved here
Fake
because
name.
I'm getting a divorce, and it's not final till September 18th.
Okay, dude, this woman just needs someone to talk to. You know what I mean? This woman just needs someone to talk to.
Lisa Ann Whitmer Wagman. I just moved here because I'm getting a divorce, and it's not final till September 18th.
Okay.
My husband will not give me any money.
Oh, okay.
Not one penny.
The way she Okay, the way she said that too was just like, my husband will not give me any money. It's like she's reading a story.
The lawyer won't help me. My husband won't help me.
Dude, look at the guy in the back. The guy in the back rubbing his hair. Or his head, just like, dear Lord.
My dad, Marlon Lee Whitmer, he's a minister, won't help me.
Okay, also, here's my thing with people like this. If one person is like, okay, this person won't help me, but everyone else will, it's kind of like, okay, well, that person's in the wrong. But if everyone in your life won't help you, probably your fault. You know what I mean? Like if I was to go and ask my parents for help financially and they said no, and I went to go ask like my brother for help and they said yes and my sister said yes, like then I'd be like, okay, my parents are kind of just being assholes. But if I went to my parents, they said no, my brother says no, my sister says no, Helena says no, like everyone in my life says no, I'd probably be like, well, fuck those people. No, I'm kidding. I probably would realize, oh, something's wrong with me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go to like San Diego City Council and just be like, guys, listen to this. I'm getting a divorce. It's final in 3 months and no one's giving me money. No one's helping me out.
My stepmother won't help me.
Okay, this lady just keeps going, dude.
My mother passed away 7 years ago. And my dad and Annie Hockhausen.
Just name dropping.
They wrote at Vera French that they both are my parents. Annie is my stepmom.
She's taking pauses like it's for comedic timing and to like hear an audience be like, no way. No fucking way, dude. Are you serious? Like she's taking pauses like that.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. The truth comes out. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's confused as we all are.
But there's a reason. My lawyer is Justin Title.
Name dropping.
I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Ever heard of him? My lawyer's name's Justin Title. Ever heard of him? He's sick.
I'm moving down to Texas soon to help.
They're probably in Iowa.
children in Texas.
Okay. Just
I'm a
helping
very
them out.
loving
I'm going to go help out the children in Texas.
parent. Very, very, very loving parent. I have a 20-year-old daughter. She's going to college at St. Ambrose this fall.
Nice.
She's in Muscatine College right now. Her name's Brianna Elizabeth.
Okay.
And
What is this woman's point, dude? I haven't seen this far in the video. She just came up, like, I don't understand what's going on. Did they just ask everyone, like, hey, you can come up and speak about whatever's going on in your life? Like, is this AA?
she is not helping me because she's 20. She's scared. She doesn't want her parents to separate or
This is
divorce.
sad, dude.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
Dude, this meeting is about the rezoning for a Portillo's. If you don't know what a Portillo's is, it's like a fast food chain. Dude, they're talking about rezoning a Portillo's, dude. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure Portillo's is. I think that's like a Texas thing, right? Yeah, beef burgers, salads. Portillo's is the home to America's favorite Italian beef. Yeah. Dude, this woman,
Or divorce.
her reaction.
She's scared. She doesn't want
Her reaction.
her
She goes,
parents to
what?
separate or divorce.
Ma'am, this is a hearing about Portillo's.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Okay. Do you have any comment on Portillo's? Do you like their beef? Do you like anything about them? What's going on?
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook.
Okay, this woman is just out to lunch. You know what I mean? I see why her family's not helping her out, dude. This woman just wants a problem. This is hilarious.
And I don't.
We're just watching this woman implode. Look at the guy in the back, dude. Hand on face. We're watching the implosion of this woman.
For
Well, I live on
This is a sneak peek of the new Oppenheimer movie. Just this woman imploding.
63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook.
Same.
And
Same,
I
dude.
don't like the internet because I
Same.
can't find a job.
Dude, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but that's hilarious. I don't like the internet because I can't find a job, dude. This poor woman.
The library blocked my password.
Dude,
Now
this girl's
tell me,
just
does that-
complaining city, dude. Complaint city, dude.
That make any sense to you?
Ma'am, we're not here to discuss your personal life. I'm sorry. Do you have any comments about the rezoning?
No, sir. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, you
Next.
showed him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, fake name. Let's read the comments, dude. I'm not sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason. I'm going to use that excuse for everything. She said what needed to be said, powerful and brave. In a time where we are more divided than ever, we can come together on our university dislike of Facebook. Someone said, let me tell you guys what happened here. She didn't know what a city council does or what their responsibilities are. She was hoping that by telling all that, they could somehow give her money. When the guy said, do you have any comments about the rezoning? She just picked up on the word comments and connected that to Facebook and thought they were telling her to try that. Someone said this is absolute gold. She's so passionate about her beliefs. Not even a pause. Just grabbed the mic and started tearing it up. Old man in the back is so blown away he has to bury his face in his hand. And for whatever reason, Facebook is continuing to refuse to give this lady employment. Dude, this is awesome. I feel extremely guilty for laughing and finding this funny. I hope she gets the help she needs. Yeah, honestly, it's true. Man, this is the McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah, honestly, I hope that woman does get help. Apparently, there's a GoFundMe. It's titled "Help the Portillo's Woman." Oh, it got removed. Damn, I was gonna link to it, dude. Give this girl some money if you can. Dude, wow. Okay, next video. I keep seeing this guy. I keep seeing this ad on Facebook for this dude, and it's like PB Millionaire or something. I forget his name.
Jim, the PB Millionaire.
Okay, hold on. It started off so hot. Okay, it's called the PB Millionaire. What's he all about? The first frame of this dude is wild. I mean, the outfit is insane. He looks like that filter on Instagram, dude. His hair. He's wearing a gold bow tie and a black suit. That is a terrible look.
Jim, the PB Millionaire, lives in a castle in Pacific Beach that he built.
It's, dude, okay, when you okay, when you hear fuck, when you hear Jim, the PB Millionaire, he lives in a castle in Pacific Beach that he built, you might be thinking, "Oh, it's probably just like a big house." No, dude. It's a castle. It's an actual castle with a flag on top, dude. And he has a limo. He's a stretch limo. It's a Cadillac limo. I mean, this is insane already. He has a statue lion on his balcony. I mean, this is ridiculous, dude.
Himself using his construction experience. When he first moved to San Diego from the Midwest, he had
no shot. Oh, nice.
money and lived in his car.
Images.
He invented a product used in the construction business that made him a millionaire.
Dude, this guy hired a photographer to take a picture of him getting out of his limo. That's not an actual event, dude. This is fake.
He is always busy running his business, but also devotes his time helping the less fortunate and work.
Yo, dude, I love the glass. Dude, the outfits in these videos is insane. I love him just being like, "Yo, dude, take a picture of me handing this cheeseburger to this homeless dude." And then afterwards, he like punches the homeless dude and takes it back.
On his TV show called The PB
This guy's
Reality
an asshole, dude.
Millionaire. He is always busy running his business.
Dude, also, you know what guys aren't good people? Guys that are like, like guys that make videos about themselves saying, "I'm busy running my business and I give to homeless people."
But also devotes his time helping the less fortunate
Like,
and
this
working on
is something he did one time, is gave that thing to a homeless dude.
his TV show.
I mean, look at this, dude. The shot, okay, the juxtaposition of a shot of you giving something to a homeless dude to you standing outside of your literal castle with 7 chicks next to you with these
The PB
fucking
Reality
absurd
Show.
glasses.
There are currently 6 episodes on YouTube, and Jim,
Dude, he makes his own reality show called the PB. What is it?
millionaire. He is always busy running his business, but
this
also
guy's
devotes
insane.
his time helping the less fortunate and working on his TV show called The PB Reality Show.
The PB reality
There
show.
are
starring
currently
the PB
6
millionaire.
episodes on YouTube, and Jim
Also, your name's Jim, dude. You know what I mean? I love how his name's Jim, and he's like, "Dude, I'm the PB millionaire."
is expected
Like, that's such a basic name. This guy looks... You know what? He kind of looks like Donald Trump.
to release new episodes soon.
Dude, he's wearing a top hat. This photo's from 2013.
He is famous for his legendary parties and his giving back to the community. He gave away thousands of
This
face
guy looks like
shields
a
to doctors
douche.
and nurses during
he's,
the
he's in a
pandemic.
hospital, and he's wearing, like, pit vipers.
Those who know Jim well describe him as very gregarious, charismatic, and a natural-born
That
comedian.
laugh. So awkward.
He has become famous since his TV show has aired and has a huge following of fans from all over the country.
That's it. That's the video, dude. That's the video. Wow. The PB asshole. That's what it should be named, dude. The PB asshole, dude. That was an insane experience. That was an insane experience. Wow. All right. Well, sorry this episode's kind of all over the place and it's a little bit slower pace. I do have one last thing to talk about. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that today I have been, or I guess when you're listening to this, earlier this weekend, I posted a bunch of stuff. I posted a bunch of stuff on my story, sharing some of the conversations I've had on Facebook Marketplace. And, let me set the stage a little bit. So, over the last, honestly, it's only been a couple days. I've been selling a bunch of my furniture because I'm moving in with Milady shortly. And so I've been selling a bunch of my furniture. And I think I said this on a previous episode, but Facebook Marketplace is the wild fucking west, dude. And OfferUp, dude. There's just like no, I mean, myself included, you'll see, but like, there's just like no courtesy. And no, I don't know what the word is, but there's no like, it all goes out the window. Like you're just like there. It's like very basic. Is this available? Yes. Here's my address. Come pick it up. So I had a couple funny interactions I wanted to highlight this past weekend. Let's see. Here's the first one. So basically I was selling my dinner table set, and I've been talking to this woman, and I should have done this, I should have said first come first serve, but I was talking to multiple people at once, just basically saying like whoever can, I wasn't telling this to them, but in my mind I was like, whoever can get here first, that table's theirs. So I'm talking to this woman, and she's like, I can come pick it up tomorrow. Is that fine? I'm like, yeah, that works. Tomorrow works, whatever. She goes, I could do later in the afternoon today after my husband gets off, if you're not used to that. That way he and my son could help lift it. He usually gets off at 5 or 6. And then I didn't respond because someone said they were on their way. And I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I sold it. And she goes, okay. In the future, you should let buyers know you're going to sell it first. Come first serve. I rented a truck and everything, would have paid you today. Oh, I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Then I'm selling my futon, and so many people responded that I said I was going to charge $50 for it because so many people, it was free, but then so many people responded. So I was like, obviously I have to charge money now. So someone goes, hi, is it still available? I said, yes, I'm charging $50 for it. And they said, I have truck. And I said, sick, it's $50. Didn't respond. Next person. Same thing. Please let me know if still available. I said, still available, charging $50. They said, you originally had them listed as free. I said, I know, but over 200 people responded, so I feel I can get some money for it. What do you think? Let's make a deal. Good luck. Thank you for your time. I'm sure someone will take them for $50. I said, would you be willing to do $49? They said, nice try. I'm not that someone. I said, okay, fine, $48. Dude, I ended up just being, immediately after that, I was like, they're free. You can have them. And they came and picked them up. Okay, next person. Oh, this was so fucking annoying, dude. This is the last thing I need gone. My entire living room is empty. This is the last thing I need gone is these glass coffee tables. I listed them for $30. Some guy said, I'll offer you $20 more if you come drop it off at my place. And I live only like 15 minutes away. And I was like, dude, hell yeah. So we're going back and forth. We agree on a time. I wake up this morning. It was this morning at 10 a.m. We agreed on time. I load it into my car, and at 9 a.m. I text him and I say, hey, man, it's all loaded in my car. Is that cool if I head over right now? If not, I can wait till 10 like we talked about yesterday. Didn't respond. I was like, that's fine. I'll just wait till 10. I say, gonna head over soon. Should take me about 15 minutes. I'll let you know when I'm outside. And as I'm like walking out to my car, I was like, you know what? I probably should wait until he responds. I probably shouldn't just drive over there, right? But part of me was like hopeful that like by the time I got over there, like he would respond. So I pull up, he hasn't responded yet, and I say, here. I wait for like 20, 30 minutes, doesn't respond. I immediately text back and say, I like text him and say, fuck you. Fuck that guy, dude. He saw it today too. I hope he read that and felt bad. He didn't respond to me though, which is annoying. Like at all. He just read the text, but I said, fuck you. Also, that guy sucks, dude. I was going on his on his Facebook page. And he's super into wrestling, dude. What a loser. He's old, too. He's not even like a kid. All right, this is the last one. Someone said, hi, is it still available? I said, yes, I'm charging $50 for it. And he said, then why is it listed as a free futon? I said, dude, to be honest, so many people responded, so now I feel like I can make some money. He said, well, yeah, that makes sense, but change the listing. I said, fair play. You still in? What's the most amount you're willing to pay for this piece of furniture? All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. Sorry this episode was a bit of a... To be honest, I had to kind of scrape some stuff together last minute on this pod because I was supposed to have a guest on. But they're going to be joining me next week. It's one of my coworkers at the comedy club. So it's the first comic that we've ever had on this podcast. No, he's pretty funny, though. He does ghost tours, and he's a magician, and he also does stand-up. I mean, what else could you want? What more could you want out of a person? You know what I mean? All right, let me know if you like this setup, I guess, rather than the black tarp, the black ISIS tarp. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next Tuesday. I gotta remember to do that. See you next Tuesday. Bye.
Sweet, I'm so tired. Sweet, I'm so tired.